Hi there, Mark here. How's it going? I'm just back from my holidays from the Czech Republic. Lovely time had. Just painting a hole with the cobblestones all over the place. Going around on a mobility scooter with hard rubber wheels. Anyway, I'm all shook up. Anyway, I had a great time otherwise. Just to update you, yesterday I was shitting myself because I had an appointment with my neurologist um, to let her know that I'm going to do stem cell transplantation, and as I expected, she's not completely convinced about it. However, though, the good news is she will support me 100%, and she well understands why I'm doing it and why I think it's a no-brainer. She's definitely behind me on that. So like MRI scans, aftercare, and all that, she's going to arrange anyway. No problem. She's busy at the moment with filling out the application form for Russia. So there we go. So that's good news. So I should have that back from her next day or two. I'm over the moon. Secondly, I'm just out of. I went to the butcher's today, as I call the dentist, because I was telling you though, I had to get whatever has to be done has to be done now, not after I get the stem cell thing done. So I went along, and I have to say it was grand. Most things are perfect. There's a few fillings has to be changed and stuff like that, but that's about it. And yeah, I see. No problem. Whatever tool he was playing with today, he didn't have to do any what would you call it, needles and making it numb or anything, because the roots were already dead. So which was great. So no pain. He's not a butcher. He's a good dentist, I have to say. I'm very pleased with him. Other good news is last week I got a text, or whatever you call it. Text from the head honcho in the Urban Voodoo Machine, Paul Ronnie Angel, and they've started to record my song, "The Lodger Inside of Me," and he sent me a rough copy of it already, and I've heard it, and all I can say is it's very much in the Urban Voodoo Machine style of music, and he's angry in all the right places. So there you go. But anyway, that's something to look forward to. Other things that had happened was the day before yesterday came this cartoon up on Facebook. A cartoon from a very good friend of mine, even though I've never met him in real life, but he's one of my favourite people on Facebook. I've been following him for years, and he's a big fan of my radio show. Sean Lennon is his name. He's a Dubliner, and he does a lot of cartoons for the newspapers and magazines and stuff like that. Anyway, he done this special cartoon for me, of the Beatles. Yeah, you know me and the Beatles. I'm mad about them. And he done it of there you go, Abbey Road. You know, the one where they're all walking across the zebra crossing, the pedestrian crossing, um, of that. But in the middle of McCartney and Ringo is a fifth Beatle, and that fifth Beatle is me with my walking stick. And the only time I ever walked across Abbey Road was with a walking stick. I have to say, his attention to detail is amazing. So I'm thinking of getting some limited prints made up, about 20 or so, that I'm going to start selling, to help this fund me to get the treatment done. So that's really exciting. And the other thing was, last night was a sew-in in Amsterdam, where Anke Klopp is her name, a girl, Anke Klopp, has a sewing machine, and people brought all broken clothes with them, like where you need buttons put on, or hems taken up, or badges put onto your war jacket, this kind of stuff, or skinny jeans taken in even skinnier than skinny, this kind of stuff. Anyway, seemingly they had a great night up in Amsterdam with that, and that's very, very thoughtful of Yanka. Thank you very much. Last weekend was a gig in Wexford, in Castletown in Wexford in Ireland. My friends Orla Lloyd and Collie had already organised a fundraising night for me. I wasn't there myself because I was on holidays in the Czech Republic. Remember I said that? Yeah, there you go. But they seemingly had a great night, so thanks very much for that, lads. You are great. So that's it. That's my latest update. So everything is going fairly well and very positive. The great thing about GoFundMe is it's now over 23,000. So I'm over a third there now, towards what my goal is. So that's a great start to the campaign, I have to say. So now we're going to shift up a gear. If anybody has any advice for the media, I don't know if some of you know anything in media, in national media especially. I'd love to get I'd love to, hopefully generate a bit of publicity that way. That means it will go faster with the GoFundMe as well. I'm sure if anyone can help me. If anyone has ideas, just text me. Just give me a PM. So that's it. That's my news. I'll be talking to you again fairly soon. 2 weeks time to go back to the dentist again. That's the next thing. And hopefully I'll have a date for getting it done. Hopefully for around March, April 2020. That's what my plan is. That's what my plan always was. So hopefully either Mexico or Russia are going to take me. But I'll keep you posted on that. So anyway, onwards and upwards. Take care, and thanks very much again for all your support.